Today, we're going to practice adding fractions with like and unlike denominators. I have two addition expressions with mixed numbers. The first one is 8 and 2 6 plus 4 and 4 6. I often tell my students it may be easier to stack the mixed numbers vertically instead of horizontally. So I'm going to write 8 and 2 6 plus 4 and 4 6. In this case, I already have a common denominator, so I don't need to change the denominator at all. I can go ahead and add my numerators. 4 plus 2 equals 6. So I have 6, 6. Then I can add my whole numbers. 8 plus 4 equals 12. Now I can't leave the answer this way because 6, 6 is the same as one whole. So if I add that whole to my other whole numbers, then my answer is 13. For my next expression, I have uncommon denominators or unlike denominators. So once again, I'm going to stack 10 and 1/3 plus 4 and 2/12. I'm going to go ahead and extend out my line because I'm going to have to convert the denominators. Now, to find a common denominator, I'm looking for the least common multiple between 3 and 12. So I'm going to write 3 and 12. Okay? I'm going to use 12 and say that 12 times 1 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. I'm going to go ahead and jump to 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. I don't need to go any further because I can see clearly that the least common multiple between 3 and 12 is 12. So I'm going to come back to my expression. I'm going to bring over my whole number, both on the top and the bottom, and then I'm going to create a common denominator of 12. So 3 and 12 are different from each other, but I know that 3 times 4 equals 12. Well, what I do to the denominator, I have to do to the numerator. So I need to multiply 1 times 4. 1 times 4 is 4. If you notice, 1/3 times 4/4 is the same as saying 1/3 times 1 whole. For my bottom numbers, I notice that the denominator is the same. Because I don't have to change the denominator, I don't have to change the numerator, and I can just write 2/12. Now that I have the same denominator, I can add 4 plus 2 equals 6. So I have 6/12. 10 plus 4 is 14. That is the answer to the expression. However, I might have noticed over here that 6/12 is the same thing as 1/2. If I bring over my whole number of 14, but I look at my fraction of 6/12, I notice that both 6 and 12 are divisible by 6. So I can divide the numerator and the denominator, because I have to do the same thing for each, by 6. So 6 divided by 6 is 1, and 12 divided by 6 is 2. And I know that 14 and 6/12 is the same as 14 and 1/2.